Here we go. All right. Take one of Ubiquiti. Please don't sue me. I'm playing. We love UniFi. It's clean, it's powerful, and it's changed the way people think about managing networks forever. But it's missing something that real enterprise firewalls have: external threat intelligence. Well, that's where I got bored on a Friday night and decided to reverse engineer the entire UniFi network application and do some pretty cool things, so you're not going to want to miss this one. Stop! Alright, before we go any further, I have to say this clearly. Do not try this on your production network unless you're okay with voiding warranties, breaking updates, and living a little dangerously on some poorly written code from me in ChatGPT. Now, if you're looking for something a little bit more official, there is a right way to do all of this, right? It is cyber secure through Ubiquiti directly, which integrates with external threat feeds safely through APIs and offers first-class support from UniFi directly. Plus, our code is probably way better than mine. So if you're looking for the official supported way to do this, check that out. That'll be in the link in the description, but let's get on to the wild side. Okay. So why did I decide to even do this in the first place? UniFi already has a native solution to this. And to that I say customization and compliance. While CyberSecure does a great job at blocking a multitude of different threats, I'm more concerned with the intelligence aspect. And I don't doubt for a minute that Proofpoint and Cloudflare have great intel, but in some scenarios, especially with our higher end clients, they're required to subscribe and block certain IPs and IOCs from feeds like DHS, CISA, DoD, or even the ISAC that they're a part of. Hence the customization and compliance problem. So big picture, what are we actually doing here? Well, think of it like this. We're basically taking a public or could even be a private threat feed, which is basically just a list of malicious IP addresses that is available to us for our EFG or UniFi device to go out to the internet and pull that list. That list, we're going to be using FireHOL, which is a great community project. It aggregates from multiple sources and gives us lists like crypto scams, phishing scams, to even just generic kind of, hey, these are potentially bad actors that we've kind of looked at our own IOCs and think that these need to be blocked. It does a lot of cool stuff and it's a great project. So we're going to be using that as kind of our basis for design of what we're actually going to be ingesting into this script. And basically it downloads that and cleans it up in a neat and easy way that the UniFi network app can actually ingest into itself. And then we can use the firewall rules to actually leverage and make policies against this dynamically updating group that is going to be really cool. Essentially, that update will happen about every hour or so, and FireHOL updates it potentially even every minute. So there are IPs that are constantly being added and removed to this list for things that are, potentially a threat. It's basically giving UniFi a brain, but one that updates itself automatically with new threat intel dynamically from a source that we specify. Now, this isn't a new idea to the industry. In fact, higher-end firewalls like Palo Alto, Fortinets, Cisco's, using things like Talos, FortiGuard, and Cortex have been doing all of this for years, and in those ecosystems, you're paying for curated feeds, continuous updates, and automated orchestration. They'll ingest the data from multiple vendors, kind of like our script, and instantly push it into all of your firewalls. This is my broke man's version. So what's the technical? How does any of this actually work? Well, first thing I had to do was understand what leverage I already had to work with. And that's when it hit me. IP groups are perfect. I can already make them through the UI easily, and I can add them into any firewall rule with a click of a button. All I needed to do was just make those IP groups a little bit more dynamic than they already are. See, you can place and copy in IP addresses statically, but it doesn't really help us when we're trying to get things externally into our box. So that's what I did. I essentially installed a MongoDB client, parsed the database, and found where UniFi actually stores the IP group and the IPs that are in it. Now all I had to do was make it so that the script could interact with that DB and throw IPs into that list. This is where I cheated and used ChatGPT to make up for where I'm dumb. I essentially worked with it to make this script that kind of does the following. Basically, go to the URL of the threat feed, download the IPs into a cache and check the deltas against the current list, modify the IP grouped objects with the new additions and deletions, and boom, done, right? Well, not so much. now I actually need to schedule this thing to run autonomously. And that's where cron comes in. Basically, cron can automate tasks to run at certain times respectively through Debian natively. So I scheduled this script to run every hour and it was off to the races. And let me tell you, when I almost blew my EFG up for not the first time, but probably the millionth time, that's when all of my work was for nothing. This script took over 2 hours to run against just 4,600 IPs. And that's not even a big list comparatively. So that's when I did what every engineer does. And I had ChatGPT fix its own code. I basically chugged the loading of the IPs into blocks of 1,000 instead of just tailing the info live into the DB directly from the list. And it worked. 4,600 IPs loaded in under 10 seconds flat, and even faster on the deltas. And my EFG is now a lot happier. So all you need to do is just throw these IPs in a firewall rule, hit block, and you're good to go. Pretty much it. These IPs will dynamically update every hour. It'll pipe out to a little log in case you guys want to troubleshoot or see when things run. It's, a pretty neat little thing. So wrapping all of this up, what could we do better? Well, since this is the poor man's version of this, it doesn't use real threat intelligence that contain indicators of compromise. Yes, I know all you security nerds are going to run in the comments. Oh, a list of IPs is not a real indicator of compromise because there's no additional context. I know. This is not a full-blown, real-like solution. This is just something that we think is cool, and I would love for you guys to help me build, and I thought it was pretty neat. But they are kind of right there. Real solutions like Cortex can actually ingest what are called sticks files from things called taxi feeds. That's the right way to get real true threat intelligence that contains IOCs. That's not only just a malicious list of IP addresses, but also malware hashes and threat actor info to actually provide an indicator. So UniFi, if you're watching, that would probably be what the final form of something like this actually would look like. And please build this for us so I can save my GPT credits and my beer money. But in all seriousness, if I can do this in a couple hours, I'm sure this would be a piece of cake for y'all. It just wasn't that hard. But for all of you watching, I have open sourced all this in the GitHub link down below, so feel free to update with recommendations and improvements. And again, I have to stress, do this at your own risk. Do not contact Ubiquiti when you do sudo rmrf the entire file system. Do not come running to them or running to me. Let me know down in the comments, did I waste a Friday night, or is this something that you actually would want UniFi to seriously consider? Thanks for watching, and until the next time that I decide to void my warranty again, I'm Matt, this is Unified IT, I'm out. First of all, I want you guys to notice, I'm wearing my Sans ICS 20th anniversary shirt. All my Sans folks, give me a comment down below, show some love. I'm an idiot, dude.